As you and I look at this picture and see from our time the same things Zerubbabel saw, and that is quite a thought in itself, what you and I read here, so did Zerubbabel, Joshua, and those happy 46,000 others. What we see, because the original picture was presented so long ago, do we only glance at it and think, oh, that's cool, glad for them, and then move on to the next? The temptation is to think that, to say, oh, that's an old picture, and I do not really recognize anyone in it. It applies to them and their time, but not really to me or my time. Take a closer look at the picture. What in that picture does not apply to our time or even to you individually? Are not the nations of the earth gathering for war somewhere, one against the other? Do not their tanks and their jets race across the sky and the landscape, armed and ready for the battle? What is the cause of all that security in the airports and docks? Those who seek to destroy do not make the world a better place. For the believer, this can be unsettling and worrisome. I grant you that to see the United States as a little insignificant country in this present-day world would be a big stretch of the imagination, and I won't ask you to do that. Still, here is the United States, and out there are all the other nations, and what would happen if all those other nations decided it was time to come in and run over the United States? Far-fetched notion? Maybe. Who would have thought in Zerubbabel's day that Persia was soon to be undone and overthrown by the Greeks? Who would have believed that Greece, so soon after they had mastered much of the world, would be divided up into 4 parts? Of course, anyone who read the book of Daniel would know that. Or who, many centuries later, would have believed that the mighty Roman Empire would teeter and fall? Go through history and see how one empire after another is overthrown, and the whole world shakes at the news of it. God is in the heavens, and he does whatever he pleases. So to say or think this or that is impossible as it relates to world events is to miss the picture here of Haggai. Sit back, take a long look at the picture and say, wow, isn't that amazing? What a picture!